You ever feel like you've been busting your ass, like literally busting your ass and grinding and hustling, and it's just like things are not picking up for you. Things feel like it's not moving. You almost kind of feel like things are happening in reverse, like you're in quicksand. Like it's happening for everybody else. You see everybody else prospering, and you see everybody else, getting to where it is that they're trying to go, hitting all of their goals, meeting all of their metrics. But it's just like when it comes to you, it just feels like you're stuck. Well, this is going to be one of those weeks where you probably feel like that. You're probably looking around and comparing yourself. And, well, comparison is the thief of joy. And so this week you're being asked to not do that. Okay. This week you're being asked to, instead of sitting back and trying to compare and contrast and ask yourself, like, why them and not me? This is a week where you need to be asking yourself, like, what is it that I can do better to advance myself and get into the situation, not only the situation, but the reality that it is that I want to live in. Okay, so if you want to know more, stay tuned after the jump.
I feel like I need something. You tried to fight, but you escaped me. My brain is racing for something. My heart is racing for clarity.
Okay, what's going on, y'all? My name is Santana, better known as Aubrey when I'm doing these more personal spirituality videos. And yeah, this is going to be a general reading for the collective. Okay, this is meant for all 12 zodiac signs. Whoever this message resonates with, it is for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, but keep in mind, like I said, this is not a personal reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealignandsouls.com, which is on screen, also in the description box below, and book a reading. Okay. It's 50% off right now until the weekend is over for first time clients only. Okay. Because I be giving out these half off deals and motherfuckers be thinking that that's how much I charge. And no, only for first time clients. Okay. So definitely go to my website, thealignandsouls.com, to book you a personal reading if you feel like you need to book one, which you should. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first energy that we have here is observer. Okay. First energy that we have here is observer. This is the overall theme. I'm going to read to you from the book. Okay. Right now, you're in a period of just watching. Okay. Because listen, even when it comes to like farming, there's different periods, right? There's like the planting season, the harvesting season, the watering, growing season, and this, that, and the third. And I feel like a lot of you guys out there are ready for your flowers to bloom. You ready for the chickens to come home to roost. Like you ready to get going. But it's like the universe is like, hey, just take a second. Let's look at your situation. Like it's time for something to change because clearly you're not happy. Now, I feel like also a lot of this energy has to deal with the Aquarius new moon that is happening on Friday because this is going to be a very powerful new moon. Okay. The reason why is that because we just switched from Pluto being in Capricorn to Pluto being in Aquarius. So not only are we now in the age of Aquarius, but this is the first new moon of the age in Aquarius. And then it's a new moon in Aquarius. So it's almost going to be like eclipse type feels. And we do have an eclipse coming up. Two of them actually. One in March, I believe, like March 25th, and then another April 8th, which is going to be like a huge still. But right now, we have a lot of planets that are moving into Aquarius. We got the sun, we got the moon, I believe we have Mercury, and then I think Venus is going to be there as well. So this is a very pivotal time to make very pivotal changes. So even though this is a collective reading and it may or may not resonate, I do feel like this reading will resonate for a lot of people because we are all in the midst of massive changes. Like, what has not been working in your life? What do you feel like you keep trying and trying and trying, and then you're facing resistance or you feel like you're hitting a wall? That is more than likely what's going to be called up this week to change. Okay, so do not be surprised if by the weekend you feel like a brand new person in a certain area of your life, okay? Or you feel like it's the beginning of a brand new journey, a brand new era, a whole new you. Okay, so let's get into the general message. Okay, this is perspective, this is objective, this is neutral observation from a distance. Okay, let me see if I can put this up a little bit more, okay, without getting me on camera. Okay, child, because if y'all saw me right now, y'all will unfollow. Okay. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that they are the only reality. Baby, what did I say in the intro? What the motherfucker did I say in the intro? Okay. A lot of y'all might feel like you've been running in quicksand, like running in quicksand, and like nothing is giving. Listen, you're not the only one, baby. You're not the only one. So much so that you come to believe that that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. So now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you've engaged in with now. You'll be so happy that you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. I'm telling y'all, this has everything to do with like a huge life transformation that's happening, right? But it's more so of like, okay, where did I go wrong? What do I need to do? It's kind of like when you get a test back, right? That's almost what it feels like. It feels like you feel like you failed the test. You get the test back because the teacher's like, hey, take a look at your answers, see where you went wrong. Let's go back home and let's study, right? Instead of being, trying to compare yourself to other people in the class that may have passed and got an A, or you're looking at this bitch like, well, how the fuck did you pass? Like, bitch, you copy off my paper. How the hell you get a better grade than I did? And it's just like, bitch, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all of that. Take your test back, see where you went wrong, see what you can go home and do to apply yourself even better than next time, and then watch how you fly with flying colors. Okay, watch how you fly with flying colors, or whatever the fucking verbiage is. Okay. So now supporting that, we do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely like a feeling of unworthiness, feeling like you maybe lack the resources, or like feeling like, oh, like you keep getting these like false starts almost. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like I feel like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost there. And it just feels like a false start every time. And it's like, well, something's not right, right? Something's not right. It's like, imagine if you built the plane and then you keep trying to get the plane up off the ground, but then every time you try to get the plane up off the ground, it's not getting up off the ground. Like, it might move to the left a little, it might do a little 360 rotation, but like it's not getting up off the ground. And when you sit back and you remove your feelings from it and you look at the plane objectively, you're like, well, I'm kind of glad that it didn't get off the ground, because had it got off the ground because I wanted it to get off the ground, what if we all would have died? Not knowing that there was parts missing and things like that, and then the plane could have ultimately crashed, and then all of us would have been dead. So counted as a blessing the fact that the plane didn't get off the ground. So it's kind of the same thing right here. It's like you're determined to get up off the ground, but you're not able to get up off the ground because there is something that is missing that is crucial to the path that you're trying to go on, the path that you're trying to be on, right? Now, we also have poverty, we also have firm foundation, and we do have advanced motion, which honestly, all three of these just supports everything that I just said. It just supports everything that I just said. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the actual reading. Okay, so for the current situation, let's take a look at the current situation. Current situation that we have third eye chakra. Okay, and clarifying that, we have mature man, and we have the page of wands in reverse. So the intuition is off. Your intuition is off, right? It feels like there's a lack of, oh, because I don't want to say lack of determination, but it almost feels like there's a lack of direction, rather, right? Like the determination is there. I feel like determination is more about like your willpower, and it's not that your willpower is being affected. I mean, it's stifled, but it's not like you don't have the willpower. It's just like, if I'm gonna keep exerting energy, I need to at least know where to go. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if I'm gonna keep putting in effort to try and move this plane, I need a final destination. I need to know and make sure that this plane is gonna get there, like eventually, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like all of this energy that's being exerted. And so it's almost throwing you off intuitively, because it's like intuitively I know that I have this gift, I know that I have this calling, I know that I have this thing that the universe has promised to me, and this is meant for me, whether it's that job, that career, that relationship, that whatever. It's like I was on the phone call with God when God told me that this was a part of my calling. So why is it not coming to fruition? And so now that your intuition is getting thrown off because of your reality, again, it's not that it's affecting your willpower, it's more so affecting you in a way of your spiritual path. And it's creating this conflict that makes you feel like, okay, the timing of it is all off. Now the direction of it is all off. Is this even still possible? Because like I believe, but now I'm kind of having problems with that. I'm kind of having problems believing that I can even do it, right? Because when I think of mature man, I think of divine masculine energy, right? I think of masculine energy that is mastered. Okay, is mastered energy, right? I would think of it like a king of wands, or more so like a king of pentacles, right? Somebody who's stable in that masculine energy. And masculine and femininity has nothing to do with the male or female. It's more so about the actions. Like feminine energy is more intuitive and inside, whereas masculine energy is more energy that you exert. Okay, so it's like passion and rage and like practical things and actually putting things together. So it definitely feels like the current situation right now is that you feel like there's a lack of direction. So you're losing hope, you're losing faith, you're losing sight, and you just feel like I don't know how I'm going to be able to build this and maintain this um if I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Okay. So then we move on to the actual challenges of the situation. Let's get into the challenges. So first energy that we have is memories of love. Okay, so it might be some depression creeping up in there. We also have main male. Okay, and then we also have the wheel of fortune in reverse. Yeah. Okay, so the challenges is popping up. You're losing that youthfulness, losing that spark, losing that energy, right? Because when I think of main male, I think of page of wands, right? So essentially, to me, essentially, and I can turn this over, but essentially these are the same to me, right? That's the energy that I'm feeling from this. Mind you, this is my first time reading like this with these with this fortune teller deck, but that's the energy that I'm getting from main mount, is that essentially it's page of wands, right? And so the challenge that you're facing right now is like remembering a time where you were happy. It's like, can I think of a time? Can I even think of a time where things were going right for me? Or, when I was able to, get up and go, and like it's almost like, okay, because reality is not matching what you felt intuitively, it throws everything off and then almost makes you feel like it's not even possible. Not only that, but it feels like this negative phase, this cycle that you're in, you're not going to be able to get out of, right? Because that is the challenge that is going on, is that you feel like there's a lot of bad luck happening right now. You feel like almost like you were given a bad contract, like the universe is shitting on you, like the universe doesn't give a fuck about you. And it's just like, okay, but what about all of this work that I put in? Like, you don't remember, spirit? You don't remember all of this work that I put in to get here? Do you not remember? All of the times that I prayed, all of the times that I did the fucking work, and then I look around and I see everybody else that's fucking advancing and just easily able, like being able to fucking do that. And then I'm the one that you have to sit here and teach all of these goddamn lessons. And it's like, why the fuck am I going through all of these hardships, but everybody else gets to just instantly be there tomorrow? I get it. I most definitely get it. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I had those same exact thoughts this morning. And listen, because it's crazy how much my personal life will like align with these readings and whatnot. That's why I'm trying so hard to get into doing these readings again, because I realized through spirit that a lot of like my life on its own is like one big vision. You know what I mean? Like the things that I go through, the collective will eventually go through. Like, so for example, I started switching to doing 90s style music 2 years ago. And now that's about to be a really big thing in 2024 and 2025 and moving forward. You know what I mean? Um, when I jumped into doing the spirituality, Alana Soul's channel, I was a little bit ahead of my time. And then everybody and their mama that was on YouTube telling stories or doing makeup or everybody, and I'm not saying that people are following after me. That's what I used to feel like it was. What I feel like it is more so now is like spirit just uses me as a vessel, and I unconsciously am able to, well, I mean, I know I can predict the future, but like I unconsciously act out the future, if that makes sense, right? So I bring that back to say all of this. Like earlier today, I was just thinking about this message right here, and I feel like it definitely applies to y'all. Um, but definitely does. because I don't feel like I don't feel like it's a resistance to change that you're facing. I feel like you almost feel like your situation is resistant to changing for you. Okay, so let's talk about where your energy should be focused, because that's honestly what is going to help and change things within a situation. Okay, so we have deception and envy. Okay, along with that we have coffin. Okay, and along with that we have the chariot in reverse. Okay. I feel like this is clear cut and dry and to the point, right? We have deception and envy, we have coffin, and then we have the chariot in reverse, right? So, where your energy needs to be focused is literally, like I said, focus on the fact that you're focusing on so many other people, right? And it sounds cliche, but you need to dead that. You literally need to dead that, right? And it sounds stupid to say, like, okay, like if the problem is me focusing on everyone else, why should my energy be me focusing on everybody else? Well, we need to figure out where the fuck that comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the problem right now is the fact that you're thinking about other people and how they're advancing and you're not. And yes, that's problematic and that can create, issues for you. So instead of telling you not to do that, no, let's do that so we can get to the bottom of why it is that you do that so you don't do that shit again. It's the same exact thing as like a toddler that keeps putting their hand above the stove. It's like, sure, of course, we don't want the toddler to put their hand above the stove and get burnt, but sometimes motherfuckers got to learn the hard way. So go ahead, little bitch, put your hand above that stove again and watch what the fuck happen. I bet you won't do that shit again, will you? Yeah. Yeah, like I thought. So it's the same goddamn shit. It's like, listen, if you just insisting on being like that, okay, let's see how far that takes you. Let's see how far you're able to go. Let's see, if your reality will change, because some of y'all really do have to learn the motherfucking hard way. And the sad part about it is that a lot of people end up never learning. It's people that's like 60 years old, 70 years old that still have the evil eye. How many of y'all right now feel like there's things that go on in your life that you feel like you can't talk to certain people about? Whether it's a friend or a teacher or like a relative, and you feel like I can't say this because I feel like this person is like a secret helper in my life. Or what do they call it? Is it a helper? Is it a holder? Handler. I'm sorry, handler. You feel like, oh, I feel like this person is a handler. I feel like this person has the evil eye. Or I feel like this person is gonna like kind of like like look down upon my dreams or whatever. And it's the same exact thing. It's like, it doesn't, like, a lot of people never really deal with this energy. And the universe is asking you to deal with it, not only head on, but deal with it head on so that you can get rid of this feeling. Like, this is the death process that you're going through right now, right? This is where your energy is focused on. This is where the universe is asking you to focus your energy, is to get rid of this feeling that it's not going to happen for you. And so that is the death process that you are experiencing. So again, I don't know if this is in terms of you feeling like I'm never going to have friends, or you feeling like I'm never going to find love, or I'm never going to have that career that I want. I'm never gonna not be broke. I'm never gonna be able to have fun again. I'm never gonna be able to have kids. Whatever the fuck it is, you're going through a death process right now, or you're about to. And so Spirit is asking you to take control of this. Take control of this, right? Take control of the fact that you don't have control, or you feel like you don't have control. Okay? Now, the advice, okay, that Spirit has for you. The advice that Spirit has for you. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. This is rejoice and celebration. Okay, so this is almost like remember the happy times, right? Remember the happy times in your life. Remember the times that things were going well for you. Even reach out to other people if you feel like that's something that you need to do. Okay, now we also have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, and we also have Thief in reverse. Oh my God. 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 It's like I feel like a lot of these messages are coming out almost like anti, like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to explain it. But I almost feel like Spirit is saying, yo, get out there and have fun. Get out there and have fun, right? Get out there and have some fun. Okay. Because with this Three of Cups, that points to, celebrating and living life and like having fun and just kind of like unplugging and disconnecting from reality and kind of just enjoying life for what it is. And I feel like that's what spirit is asking you to do. It's almost like when you focus too much on something, you kind of got to unplug. It's literally the definition of vacation. Is literally the definition of vacation. Like you spend all your time at work, you spend all your time focused on this one area of life, and it's just like you need to unplug a little bit. Unplug so you can come back regrouped with a new plan, a new swag, and a new plan of action. Right? That's what needs to go on right now because it's like right now you're not really connected to your highest soul. You're not. And that's really what my job is. I'm here to align you to your highest soul, your highest God, your highest everything. And right now you're not aligned to that. So spirit is asking you to unplug. Bitch, unplug before you fuck around and cause a fucking electrical fire and hurt yourself. Because that's what it's feeling like is going to happen. It's feeling like if you don't unplug from your reality, if you do not unplug from your reality, right? And that's why I feel like this Steve card is here, right? I feel like this is more so about you taking your life back, right? You taking back your energy, you protecting your energy, right? Because you're swamped up right now in negative energy. And energy that is consuming you, that is all bad, that is all negative, that is all toxic, and spirit is saying, get the fuck away. Whether it's you getting away from that group of people that make you feel bad, getting away from that fucking job that makes you feel bad, getting away from you know, that family that makes you feel bad. Like do what you have to do to unplug and escape. That's what you need to be thinking about right now. How can I steal my life back? How can I take my life back? I need to unplug from this reality because the reality that I want to form is not this. And the universe is trying to form it for me, but I cannot move into that reality as long as I'm still firmly and comfortably living here. And let me not even say comfortably, because a lot of you are uncomfortably living in your reality, but yet you're still stuck there because it's a choice. So the last energy that we have is expect the unexpected. And the unexpected, wow. We have spiritual union. So to me, this is the Two of Cups. Feels like everything is going to be okay. I feel like you are going to find that spark. You are going to find like everything that you're meant to be aligned with, it is going to happen. The unexpected is going to happen. It's like if you feel like that there's nobody out there that's going to love you, boom, the universe is going to grant you somebody that's going to love you. If you feel like there's not a job that you're going to be fine at working, that you're going to love and enjoy, that's going to pay you right, boom, the universe is going to grant you with the perfect job. If you feel like, I got to break away from my family and I don't want to be alone and da 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 da, da, the universe is going to grant you with the right people around you that make you feel like humans are everything. Connection is everything. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's like whatever your situation is right now is not what it will be as long as you focus on what you need to focus on. And again, that sounds so fucking cliche, but life really is not that damn hard. The hard part about life is the attachments and breaking away and actually having to do the fucking inner work and dealing with our trauma. But in the grand scheme of things, life really isn't that hard. Again, it just becomes harder because of our attachments and our trauma and everything else that, makes it that much more, of an experience. But let's keep going. So look at that. We got the Hermit in reverse, baby. This is you coming out of hiding. Look, this is you coming out of hiding. Okay. You are coming out of hiding for this opportunity. Coming out of hiding, okay, for this opportunity. And this is also about you being aligned within yourself. Okay. So this is really you advancing to another spiritual plane. It almost feels like you going from like 3D Earth to like new Earth. Okay, or you advancing from 3D to 5D. Like it feels like a huge life transformation, elevation. Okay, and we also have bad health. Okay, so mm, because I needed to read this really, really quickly. Let me I actually want to clarify because the bad health is throwing me off a little bit. Like intuitively, I'm feeling like this is a total reset. Like, okay, so let me read to you what I'm feeling before I clarify. But what I'm feeling, okay, with this spiritual union, this bad health, and this hermit in reverse, what I'm feeling from this is like the moment that you decide to do the reset, it's going to change everything in your life. Okay, people, places, things, all of that. So it's almost like whatever life that you're trying to attain, you're not able to attain it because what did I say? Life isn't hard. What makes life hard is the attachments and the trauma and this, that, and the third, which is what you're being called to deal with. And so it's almost like not only can you like you can't heal in the same environment that you got sick in. Doesn't work like that. And so a lot of you are going to have to give up people, places, things, and it's going to be isolating. Okay, it's going to be isolating, and your health might be affected for a little bit, right? But it's all the process of, again, you aligning to who it is that you're meant to be. So with this bad health, I'm feeling like the feeling that I'm feeling, right? Because it's all about expecting unexpected. Like I feel like there's this assumption that everything is going to be good, everything is going to be grand, like it's just going to be a smooth transition, and bitch, it's not. It's not. You're a new kid at a new school in a new city in a new location. But you got to make new friends. You got to figure out where the best Chino spot is. You got to figure out, the fastest way to get home without with avoiding traffic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be growing pains. And I feel like that needs to be noted. But Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the unexpected. What do we have? Let's clarify the unexpected. And just spread it out. Clarify the unexpected. And just spread it out. Ooh. 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 All these cards dropping. Yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh, we have two. We got the Knight of Pentacles. And then we got the Seven of Swords that was hiding behind it. Knight of Pentacles, and then we got the Seven of Swords that was hiding behind it. Yeah, I feel like this is about the journey. Because whenever I think of Knight of Pentacles, I think about the journey that is like long overdue, that's going to take a bit of a while. And then when I think of Seven of Swords, I always think of like this selfishness or like this greed or like this whole manipulative type of energy. And it's like, when I think of the Knight of Pentacles and I think of the Seven of Swords together, it's like I'm going on this journey that's about me. I'm going on this journey that is solely about me, only about me, doing whatever it is that I have to do for me, because this is my life. Let's see what we have after that. Whew. We got the Emperor. Baby, we got the Emperor. We have the motherfucking Emperor, which is ultimately, remember, what was that first thing that I said you had to master? I said you had to master, right? I said you got to master that masculine energy. Same shit. This was the beginning and this is the end. Same shit. So yeah, this is about your journey to becoming the boss of your own life, the CEO of your own life, the ruler of your own life. And it's going to be lonely. And you're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do, okay? And it's gonna come off a bit selfish, okay? And again, it might fuck with your mental health because you will have people gaslighting you and saying, "Hey, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, who is this new bitch? Who the hell is this new bitch? Okay? Oh, you think you hot shit because you got a new job? Oh, so you think you could just live life by yourself because you want to move from Wisconsin to Texas? Oh, so you think you the shit? You think niggas still gonna want you if you leave me and you go out there and you try to find somebody else? Like, you're gonna get that. You're going to get that, and it's not gonna be easy. But keep pushing forward, okay? Keep pushing forward. Again, I feel like this is the three most powerful energies that we got today. Keep pushing forward. The Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Emperor. It's all like, I have to make it by any means. I gotta make it by any means. So fuck y'all, because I have to make it by any means. Okay? So when you get done and you tired of being sick and tired, that's when you're gonna arrive at this energy. Okay? So before I go ahead and leave y'all, let me go ahead and get a oh, that was such a good reading. Let's get a prosperity message, spirit. Let's get a prosperity message. Let's get a prosperity message. Ooh. Okay, well, because that's where I'm at. Bitch, if this is time to go, mind you, y'all see it just went under. Okay, and I gotta move my foot to get it. If this shit is time to go, because that's what just flashed in my head. If this car is time to go, I know something. And y'all boy headed bitches better go and book a motherfucking reading. Right the fuck now. If this shit is time to go, let's see. Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to do this in a way where I don't end up on camera. Hold up. Hold on. So you can say I'm not cheating. Baby. And look at what is at the bottom of the motherfucking deck. Because you're thinking too goddamn much. Okay, get out of your head and get in your intuition. Get out of your head and get in your intuition. And remember what was the first energy that we had? Observer. Baby, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into this prosperity message that I fucking predicted. Okay, time to go. This was such a good damn message. My God. Wow. Whew. Endings. Completion. Walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. Bitch, do you hear, spirit? Do you hear, spirit? Let me repeat that one more time. Let me repeat that one more time. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Remember, I talked about calling earlier. This message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. Oh my God. That's what the fuck I told her, spirit. She ain't listening. She not listening. That's exactly what the fuck I told her. Okay, 4 and a 5 and break it down to a 9. Look at that. You see the numbers? 4 and a 5 and break it down to a 9. What comes after 9? 10. 10 is completion. Come on now. The message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success that you desire by continuing with what it is that you do in front of you. Bitch, come on. Let's talk about it. See, that's why that bad health is here. Right? Because you just so convinced that, oh, this relationship has to work. Oh, this job has to work. Oh, bitch, the whole time this shit not working and this shit not accelerating fucking forward. Okay, it's not accelerating forward. Remember, this was the general theme. This was the overall theme. It's not accelerating forward, bitch, because the foundation is off. The foundation is off. It's the way you act. Okay, it's the way you act. Okay, it's the foundation. Okay, it's off. You trying to build a motherfucking mansion on sand. Then get mad when the shit want to wash away. Girl. So let's keep going. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than... Y'all better tell her. Let me read it one more time. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. It's time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You finish your task and can rest assured that this ending will open a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can, so now trust that spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life and remember that when you close one door, another one opens. Baby, that's it. So y'all better take that ass over to thealignedsouls.com and book you a reading, okay? If you have already gotten a reading done before, baby, come back and get another one. If you're a first-time client, it is 50% off up until Sunday. Please go take advantage. Go take advantage, okay? I hope y'all enjoyed this. I love each and every one of y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.